What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego Guy here, and today I thought we'd do something completely new. I thought maybe we could look at all my prequel collection of minifigs. I actually want to do this in the future. I think it's a good series. I think you guys would probably like it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably be doing a prequel one, a Jedi one, an entire collection of everything, including sequels, prequels, and the originals. As well as obviously the originals. I have a lot of guys from the originals. But yeah, I thought it was a good idea and that you guys would enjoy it as well as myself, because who doesn't like looking at all their different minifigs? So today we got the prequels. This is my entire prequel Lego minifig collection. So we're going to take a look at them, as well as I'm going to center in on a couple of my favorites. But yeah, and also maybe a little bit of history. You guys can see how the minifigs have kind of changed over the years. Which is kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, looking forward to doing this. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into it. So here they all are. So if you can believe it, there's actually 385 minifigs. I sat down and I did the math. But to start off, we'll look at the Destroyer Droids. So as you can see, got 6 of them here. These are my favorite Destroyer Droids. By far, they're so much better than this one. I mean, I don't know what Lego was thinking. I really don't like this type of Destroyer Droid. And these ones that came with the MTT, they're not bad. They're just, I think they're a little big. My favorite are these guys. I really like them. They came out in 2001. And then we'll move on to the Battle Droids. So there's actually 114 battle droids. They all have different, like some of them are patrol, some of them are pilots, some are commanders, but they're all this normal battle droid. So the ones in the back are from when I was a kid, so they're all really well worn. That's why they all look drunk. And then we'll move in to the more normal battle droids that had, you know, the normal blasters. Back in the day, this is what we used for blasters. They look like flashlights. Kind of ridiculous, but then kind of awesome at the same time. So I really do like that type of battle droid. And then we'll move on to all these just normal B1 battle droids. Nothing too crazy, but it's cool to have an army of them. A lot of people were doing that back in the day. Not as popular as clone armies, but still popular. My favorite out of these battle droids are the ones like this. Just they have the most detail, and they have a little red piece on the back of their head. So just a lot more detailed battle droid. I do prefer them. And then we'll move on to some more commander droids. These guys were actually really cool. I love how they have the Geonosian type look on them. And then as you can see, they also have tiny little jetpacks. So they're supposed to fly around in space, which was awesome. And then we have a commander battle droid, Geonosian, right here, which I really do like him. And probably my favorite battle droids out of this batch, well, it's a tie basically, between these guys, the purple ones in 2003, and the B1 commander battle droid right here that came out in the Jedi Defense. I think it was Jedi Defense 2. Just great looking minifig. I love the little details. And then here we have the super battle droids. So love them. I would really like to get the blue one, but I just never got a chance. And then we're gonna move up into some assassin droids. So they're pretty cool. I do like them. And then we'll move into the Geonosians. So I actually got 6 of them now. I've been slowly collecting more and more of these guys. Cause yeah, I hope to probably make a Geonosius mock. And then we have some normal Nemodians. Those guys are pretty cool as well. You know, because we always get Newt Gunray, but to have a couple of those guys, that's pretty cool. I do like them. And then moving on, we got some old school Tusken Raiders, as well as Zam Wessel. Now, she's probably gonna come in at one of my favorite minifigs as well. Just because it's the first one that had 2 faces. The camera will focus. So as you can see, that's the alien side, and then there is the normal human female side. So yeah, pretty cool. I really do like that minifig. So now we'll move on. So then we got some Mandalorians. Love these guys. Who doesn't like them? The funny thing about these guys though is they just had standard kind of clone faces. They didn't even bother to change them, which I thought was really stupid, because they're not clones. You can see what I'm talking about, but anyways, what are you gonna do? Moving on, we have a bunch of Buzz droids. So yeah, they're pretty cool little minifigs, as well as just a normal medical droid. And now we're starting to get into the good stuff. Here we have a couple Magna Guards. Love these guys. They came with Count Dooku's Solar Sailor as well as a fighter, so really do like them. They probably fall into some of my favorites as well. Then we have some Newt Gunrays, and obviously Jango Fett. Another one of my favorites, really like him. And he actually doesn't have the angry face. They actually gave him a unique face, which was cool. I believe Bubba also had him. And here we have Poggle, the Lesser. So great looking minifig. You can see he has the Death Star. And then we're gonna move on to the Jedi now. So we got the normal Yoda, which I really like that they made now. I think he's probably the best, although I still like the old, but you can just see the difference. And then here's the Clone Wars Yoda. So kind of crazy. They're all very different looking. And now we're gonna move on to all the many different Obi-Wans. So these are the Obi-Wans from episode 1. In the back right here. So pretty good looking minifigs, do like them. Then we're moving on to some more episode 1 Obi-Wans. I actually really do like this one. This came on Duel of Naboo. I think they did a good job. And then we have some episode 2 Obi-Wans. And then now, that's actually the latest episode 2 Obi-Wan that they've made. So really good job, really do like him. Then we're moving on to episode 3. So this was the first of the episode 3 type looking minifigs. And now we got ourselves, and this was the one that came with Grievous Chase. So that was pretty good. And then this is another one of my all-time favorite guys because he does that. As you can see, he lights up his lightsaber. I really would like it if Lego started doing that again, but what are you gonna do? Hopefully, maybe they'll do it. You never know. 10-year anniversary. So then we got some more episode 3 Obi-Wans, and now we've made our way into Anakin. This Anakin is really old. As you can see, his bottom lip is starting to fade, but he's just supposed to look exactly like this Anakin. Then we have the updated beige-looking Anakin. And then the Anakin from episode 2. So actually, I really like these episode 2 looking Anakins. I don't know what it is about them. They're simple, but I just think they did a good job. And then we have the episode 2 Anakin. He's probably another one of my favorites. I really like him, a lot of detail. And then we have the Clone Wars minifigs. Yeah, they're okay. You guys been watching this channel, you know how I feel about them. But now we got into something a lot better, which is the Anakin light up lightsaber guy. So really do like this guy, really awesome. I wish I had more of them. I only have the 2. And then we have the standard Anakin, which is right there. And then we have the angry turning to the dark side Anakin right here. So good looking minifig. This is probably another one of my favorites. This Anakin right here, he has leg printing, as you can see. This is just before he turns the dark side. So I really like him. And then I obviously like all the burnt Anakins. So this was the very first burnt Anakin they ever made. Came in 2005. And then moving on to 2012, we had the one from Palpatine's Imperial, or Palpatine's shuttle. Came on in 2012, so great looking minifig. Then moving on to the most recent one, which came in the new Darth Vader's transformation. So just awesome looking minifigs. They're kind of morbid for Lego, but I do like them quite a bit. And then right here, we have the Clone Wars Mace Windu. And then the much more dubbed down, real looking Mace Windus. So yeah, just awesome looking Jedis. Now we're gonna get into kind of a hodgepodge of all these different types of Jedis, which is always cool to do. So to start off, we'll just start off with some Naboo figures. Here we have Padme Amidala. So crazy how they changed. This is the 1999 version, and this is the 2013 version, which is the last version, if you can believe it, they've made. They probably should make some more, although we're getting a new one in the Pod Racer, which will be cool. And then we have her Uncle Tano, or whatever his name was. He's not from Naboo, but I just thought I'd put him there. And then we got some Naboo figures in the back right here. So this is how they kind of started, just with a standard smiley face. And then they eventually got better to the point where they are right now, where they just look way better than they used to. Then we got a bunch of Qui-Gons. Now what's interesting is this type was the very first Qui-Gon they ever made, and they put a ton of detail in them. And then for some reason they decided to bring him out again in the it's a Republic, that big red ship that blows up in episode 1, the name will come to me. If you guys remember what that ship's name is, let me know. I think it's the Republic shuttle or whatever. But then in that set, which came out in 2007, they came out with this guy, and he looks the same as Obi-Wan. So they just gave up, put no detail. He's my least favorite Qui-Gon minifig. And then they figured it out, and they made him in the Duel on Naboo. So as you can see, this Qui-Gon is much, much more detailed. So anyways, I just thought that was interesting how Lego was good, then bad, then good. Then we have a number of Kit Festos. Love Kit Festo, they put a lot of good detail into them. And a couple different Plo Koons. So on the left you can see that's just the standard normal Plo Koon. And then on the right we have the Clone Wars version of Plo Koon. And it's the same with Barra Sophie. You have the Clone Wars on the left and the real on the right. And then we have, wow, I'm having to remember all these names. This is Coyote Mundi. This is Plo Koon. So we got one Plo Koon. And then the man, the myth, the legend, Coleman Trevor. It's a great looking minifig. He's one of my favorites, along with obviously, his name will come to me. This guy, 4 lightsabers from the Clone Wars, great looking guys. And then we got a bunch of different type of Jedis over here. This is the Clone Wars version of Ahsoka. They should actually try and upgrade her a little bit, just because that is the Clone Wars version. We haven't got an Ahsoka kid figure in a long time. So anyways, that's just something that they could maybe do. And then we'll move on. So I'll give you guys another overview of that. I love it, all these unique looking Jedis. Really, really cool. And then we got a number of different Count Dooku's. So this is how they kind of started, the one on the far right. And then they moved their way through the Clone Wars to getting a real version of Count Dooku. Or a human, I guess the movie-based version, right? So cool how they changed. Then we got Ajad Ventress, Darth Maul, along with Savage Opress. That's the only time we actually ever got Savage Opress. So I was really happy to get him. Then we got Emperor Palpatine, and then Palpatine before he gets all wrinkled and face, whatnot. And then we got a couple of the old school General Grievouses. I actually just got the new General Grievous, but I'll wait till I'll do one of these yearly. I'll have one of these videos yearly, just updating you guys with new minifigures I got. And then we obviously have the old Darth Maul. Get you a little bit better lighting. So I loved getting this guy. It's the first time I could get him, which was in 2007. I never got the older version. And then we got the most updated Emperor Palpatine, which I love this guy. Between this one and this one, they're probably some of my favorite minifigs. And then we have Darth Vader, and then the updated Darth Vader. So great looking guys. And then I kind of broke the rules. I put the old Republic guys in here. We have Revan. So just kind of show you guys this minifig. Just an awesome looking minifig. One of my favorites. He could maybe even get first place, but we'll see. And he's actually going for a lot of money on eBay. So just awesome selection of minifigs. But then I thought I'd keep the Clone Army for the end. So that's what we're going to look at now. Nobody really does it anymore, but I still think it's cool. So we're gonna have to start off with something terrible. We got the gun guns. I don't mind gun guns, I just don't like Jar Jar very much. And then we got a couple Old Republic troopers. So a lot of detail put in these guys, great looking minifigs. And what's funny, hey, they don't have standard clone faces. I was gonna actually make fun of them, I thought they did. Ah, cool. Anyways, they made unique faces, that's cool. Got a couple more Jar Jars, one pit droid, and then we got some Senate commandos over here. So now we made our way into the Phase 1 clone troopers. Awesome looking minifigs. I really do like these, no, where are they? These guys. They got jet troopers, and it just reminded me a lot of Battlefront 2. And then we'll move on past some more standard clones to Rex, Cody and Fox, and Gree. Great looking troopers. I really like ARC troopers. So yeah, I love that collection. I hope Lego brings out more of them, to be honest. Then we got an ARF trooper. Moving on, we got a couple more bomb troopers. And then we got the 2003 clone troopers. So there's the commander, the captain, the sergeant, and a pilot, another ARC trooper. And some pilots. I really actually do like these guys. I think they're pretty cool. I like all the detail put into them. And they haven't really made, they just recently made a normal version of this guy, which was pretty cool. And then we got some standard clone troopers, and then a bunch of astromech droids. So you can kind of see how they change. They haven't changed them too much over the years. The biggest notable change was R2, the standard R2, to the normal R2D2. So pretty cool. Then we got a normal Wookiee. Really do like him. I just actually got him. And then I don't know what it is, just because he's green or something, but this guy's really actually rare. He only came in the Republic shuttle, that red one that blows up in episode 1. So pretty cool looking minifig. So now we'll move on to the Phase 2 clone troopers. So as you can see, I bought a ton of these battle packs. These ones are the Utapau troopers, and these ones were the Kashyyyk troopers. So as you can see, I obviously really like them. Here's some shock troopers. Commander Gree, a little upgraded. And then the coveted 501st troopers. I got 2 of them. Really hope Lego makes a new battle pack on them. And then this guy. This guy's another one of my favorite troopers. He was a one-off that came in a battle pack. And he's just so cool looking. Just really unique. So he's another one of my favorites. And then moving on, we got some old school episode 3 clone troopers. Who doesn't like them? And then a billion of these pilot type troopers for the ARC 170s and V-Wings. So pretty cool looking guys. Then we have Captain Jag. Thank you guys for letting me know his name. I forgot it. So I got him here. And then some more pilots. One Geonosius trooper. I just bought him so I could make a clone video. That's one day I will do that with every single clone. And then I actually just recently got this guy. It's just a standard clone trooper. But what's really cool about him is he has a little jetpack. And I really did like him. He came in the clone turbo tank. I don't have that set, but I ordered all the pieces to kind of complete him. But yeah, that was my minifig collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your guys' favorite minifig out of this lot is. I'd actually be anxious to know what you guys' thoughts are on it, and I always like knowing what people's favorite minifigs are. It's Lego. This is a Lego channel. We like talking about Lego. But yeah, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. That's all I got for you today. I hope to do more of these collection type episodes. But yeah, thanks again for watching. All I got for you, but take care. Catch you on the next one.